But not everybody was willing to take a side. When asked about Roy Moore, Trump claimed he wasn't up on the story. Believe it or not, even when I'm in Washington and New York, I do not watch much television. I know they like to say, people that don't know me, they like to say I watch television. People with fake sources, you know, fake reporters. All day long, I see them on TV saying I watch TV all day long. Fake news. Didn't happen. Not gonna... But he told reporters what he's doing instead of watching TV. I don't get to watch much television, primarily because of documents. I'm reading documents a lot and different things. I actually read much more than I watch television. And my documents have all of the best letters. We got A, B, L, O, O with that little kickstand, Mr. Snake, and the rest, of course. LMNOP. And of course, Trump's still on his whirlwind tour of Asia. While in Vietnam, he met with Vladimir Putin in what appears to be Elaine Bryant, and at the Big and Tall, and at the meeting. Very flattering. Very flattering. Trump got to the bottom of Russian interference in the 2016 election by using his most powerful investigative tool, asking Putin if he did it. He said he didn't meddle. Every time he sees me, he says, I didn't do that. Yeah, and we know from past experience, you can always trust a guy who repeatedly denies allegations. Look at Weinstein, Cosby, Ailes, O'Reilly, Louis C.K., Brett Ratner, Bill Clinton, and future Senator Roy Moore. Trump says, all good guys, by the way. All good guys. Kitchen cabinet. My kitchen cabinet. Now, Trump says Putin's taking the allegation personally, adding, I think he is very insulted by it. And I believe it. I mean, no one wants to take the blame for Trump being elected. Now, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Нет. It wasn't me. Now, as you can imagine, the president siding with Russia over his intelligence agencies did not go over very well. So the next day, Trump took the opportunity to declarify his position.
What I said, I'm surprised that there's any conflict on this. What I said there is that I believe he believes that, and that's very important for somebody to believe.
Yes, very important. I know from long experience that believing is the most important part of lying. For instance, I didn't collude with Russia, and I completely believe that I believe that. Believe me. But there was one guy Trump did have harsh words for. North Korean leader and rogue Campbell's kid, Kim Jong-Un. Trump gave a speech in South Korea over the trip calling out Kim Jong-un, and North Korean state media responded, reckless remarks by an old lunatic like Trump will never scare us or stop our advance. The president immediately tweeted back, why would Kim Jong-un insult me by calling me old when I would never call him short and fat? Oh, well, I try so hard to be his friend, and maybe someday that will happen. Oh. Okay. There's a lot to unpack from this presidential tweet. First of all, North Korea called him an old lunatic, and his response was, what do you mean old? I'm young. I'm crazy. Virile. Crazy. But tough. Secondly, I would never call him short and fat. Way to defuse the nuclear standoff, Donald. Trump would be a horrible hostage negotiator. Listen, there's no need to harm the hostages, you fat, bald fatty. Why don't you go kidnap a chili dog, you chubster? You know what? I dare you to kill him. I dare you to kill him and then eat him. We got a great show for you tonight.